Hey out there, parents and community. It's Carrie Ann Fitzgerald from the Program for the Development of Human Potential. I hope you're all doing well on this What's Good Wednesday. I had left you with some really interesting video yesterday on some mindfulness, just that effective breathing of settling our feelings, settling our thoughts and emotions, and how that affects both kids who have been taught it in their schools and in their communities, as well as how it affects the adults. So just that food for thought, maybe something to add into your routines as you're going into the summer months, okay? So speaking of summer, happy summer, we're officially there, right? And I know that your kids are off. So I just want to give you a little pause in your day to reflect on the summertime experience. So wherever you are, just take a few minutes and let's just feel our feet flat on the ground. Feel that stability that you're sitting on. You can even lay down on the floor if you want, if that's comfortable. And just feel that you're supported. Rest your hands. I more and more often have been holding a lot of tension in my hands, I notice. And let's tune into that a little bit. So take your breath in, let it out. If you're comfortable, close your eyes. So let's think about 5 things that we feel. So again, back to that stability. We can feel our feet on the ground. Feel the texture of the surface beneath your feet. I'm sitting on a chair, so I can feel the cushion beneath me. Where are your hands? I have my hands clasped, so I can feel the touch of my palms. Where are your arms supported? When I wrote this piece up, I was sitting in a chair where my arms could feel a texture, a woven texture of the arm supports underneath me. What do you feel on your face? If you're outside or by a window, maybe you feel some sun. You can get an idea of the climate of the room. I can feel the air from my fan above me. And what are the things that we see? If we're outside, if your eyes are closed right now, maybe you can imagine being outside, seeing the blue of the sky. Such a perfect tonality of color. Perhaps you could see the green of the leaves. Maybe some shadows on the ground. Birds flying above. And what are the things that you hear? Tune into your hearing. I hear the birds chirping from where I'm sitting. I have the windows opened. I can hear the wind rustling the shades in the other room. I could hear the whir of the fan above me. The panting of my dog. What are two things that perhaps we smell? What fragrances do we detect? Think of your summertime scents. I love citrusy scents. Sometimes in my house, I'll keep like maybe a citrusy candle or hand soap or a lotion. If you're outside, maybe you could smell some flowers. A lot of my neighbors have these beautiful lilies that are coming up lately. I think they're called tiger lilies. They're orange, really vibrant, beautiful lilies. I remember my family had them growing up, and they have a really beautiful scent. And finally, what's a taste that you can detect in your mouth? This one sometimes is hard. If we're talking about summer, think about, some of your summer favorites. What are those tastes that we love? Watermelon, lemonade, iced tea. Maybe it's your favorite flavor of ice cream. Maybe it's just that cool taste in your mouth because you've just had a glass of water. Maybe it's realizing that your mouth is really warm, so maybe you do need a drink of water. All these different things. Take another deep breath in. Let it out. When you are ready, open your eyes. So again today, something that's good that we have done on Wednesdays is we've done a little self-care in different ways. We have done these guided visualizations. A lot of times linking ourselves to something natural, right? We've talked about looking out the window. We've talked about walking around the block. We've talked about mindful eating. We've talked about relaxing muscles. We've talked about breathing, spiritual practices. So again, we go through those ideas of senses, the 5 things that we can feel, the 4 things that we can see, 3 things we hear, 2 that we smell, and 1 that we taste. And you can always mix that up a little bit more. But just these different things that we can do. And remember, with the kids, you can play it as a game. That's the great thing. But for you, it's very settling. Imagine how the kids will feel too. Settling and bonded, right? So consider something like this, even just a little bit of it, in a routine that you have. As a matter of fact, before, I went to go just wash my hands and wash my face with cool water, and it felt so nice, and it kind of just stopped me from the to-do list that I have buzzing around. So it's really nice to take those little moments, those breaks, okay? Well, I hope that you have a wonderful day. I hope you could find some good in this Wednesday and in the Wednesdays to come. I will be joining you again for Friday. We still have some family fun to do, okay? Get you ready for the summer, the full-on summer. This is like your trial week, everybody, okay? So we'll do a little bit on some fun activities for the family on Friday, okay? Have a great day.